Thank you, Mike. The Mardis Gras king cake was first made 300 years ago. It's advised that you don't eat that first one. The good thing is they've made several more since.
They've had a lot of practice.
Yes, a lot, because, let's see, maybe hundreds of thousands are eaten in New Orleans and all around the world to celebrate Mardi Gras.
That's right, and Hannah Welker is learning how to make one this morning at Leo's Bakery. That's the finished product there, and Hannah's, well, now we're on to the icing, right?
We can't ice completely yet. We're waiting for these lovely ones. Came right out of the oven right now. Now, John, these are going to have to cool for about how long before we actually ice?
20 minutes, 30 minutes. Depends on how, it's nicer to let them cool first all the way.
We'll be icing in about 20 minutes. But I got to explain to you kind of the symbolism behind what goes on the cake. So, of course, we'll put the icing on, but then these lovely colors actually symbolize the three kings. Purple means justice, green means faith, and the gold or yellow means power. So that is what actually goes into going on the cake. Again, this is to symbolize something you might eat, something you might pick out on this day, Fat Tuesday. Now, this is the icing that you'll use. Explain the icing and what goes into making this.
Icing is pretty much just a sugar and water and some kind of fudge base or whatever with it. We heat it up to a certain temperature, it gets nice and smooth, stir it around. Then eventually we'll smear it on the cake and put different colors around it.
All right, let's put the cakes on can we actually put them on the table as well? Now, how do you cook these? Explain, because these actually sit in a
proof box.
In a proof box. Explain what a proof box is to people who aren't in bakeries every day.
A proof box is basically a big sauna. It's a box that is humid and warm at the same time. It allows the bread and the yeast to expand, become a nice, airy bread as you're used to in life. And then out of the proof box, when it gets a nice size, you just put it on in the oven for about 18 minutes for about 320 and or to a nice golden color. Yeah. However you like it.
Now, explain the difference between this bread and maybe a different kind of cake, because I said there's a specific taste to this cake.
Yes, this is a sweet dough, kind of a breakfast kuchen dough, if you will. It's a much more tender dough, a little bit more sugar in it than usual doughs. Yeah, it's pretty much what it is. It's just a sweet dough for the morning and stuff like that, if you don't want to get sugar.
Now, I gotta say, and I'm not calling out any other bakeries out there, but you guys really are one of the only bakeries in town that makes these, because I called around, called you guys, and you guys were like, of course, we'll make you a king cake. And you said you make them it's really only one time a year.
Yep, for Fat Tuesday. Exactly.
Fat Tuesday.
Yes.
And how many do you think you'll sell? Do you have any idea?
About past week that we've been making them, probably a little over 100.
And you said RIT had a huge order yesterday.
That's right.
Huge order, events all around, and of course, Louisiana is really, New Orleans is really where the party is, but it's happening in cities all over the country. So guys, in a little bit, we're gonna ice this up, and then we're gonna taste it to show you guys
how awesome it is.
How awesome it is, the finished product of the king cake. So let's aspect to you guys.
You are the icing on the cake.
Oh, that's so nice of you to lie about.
So I wasn't lying.
I know. It is nice that she went from a freezing hut on Canisius Lake to a warm bakery in one day.
She deserves it. She deserves it. Yeah, she does.